Hello, everybody, and welcome back to part 3 of Strange Antiquities. I was a bit delayed for continuing to stream, but I am back and I'm ready to go. I'm very excited. The last time I played, I remember we got a map to the manor, and I was told not to go to certain rooms, but we all know what I'm gonna do anyway. So let's have a look where I left off. There we go. There we go. Hello, Jupiter. I missed you. You miss me. Is you dead? I never saw this button. I never saw this button before. What does that do? Weird. Cool. I wonder what that does. I'm excited. Let's go. Yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah. I remember something. Ah, yeah. I remember we had to do something with this. We had this card and we had to look for something that would fit, if I remember correctly. You can't rotate it, so it has to be something exactly like this, right? It has to be. Maybe just for something in the manor? Yeah, something in the manor. Here? Looks like this. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I am about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Ooh. New artifact. How fun. Spit you of the rest. There we go. So let's get... I wonder if we can explore more. Or... I don't know. He said not to go to the master bedroom. I remember that. But I am so curious as to see what is in the master bedroom. Should I do it? I don't know. Monday, master bedroom. A grand four-poster bed dominates the room, but my eyes are drawn to a portrait on the far wall. It depicts a brown-haired woman of simple beauty with a raven perched on her shoulder. Elizabeth, Edmund's late wife. All at once I realize that I'm intruding in their personal space, and I leave feeling guilty and uneasy. Ew, okay, alright, I'm sorry, but I'm curious, I'm nosy, okay? Just, please. Okay, Jupiter, let's start. Let's stop poking around. Hello, David. You got some letters for me? Not sure about the fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. Oh, who's next? It's usually fierce black dogs that it's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off, I reckon. Better off inside, I reckon. What you have for me? The triangle has intrigued me ever since. I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there is a certain energy about it, not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you Might take a look for yourself. Thomas Pope and Hamish. Curious. Curious indeed. Exact center point, and there's a small clearing there. The triangle. Is there something called the triangle? Oh, no, not yet. Is there something called the triangle? Or is it just something? The pit. Anime Station, Maribel, Blackstone, Courtyard, Mustwood. It's the Twinings, but it's not. No triangles. The triangle has intrigued me ever since. I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to glow like that? So we're looking for pine trees. The triangle over here, 6 of wood. Let's look. Sure enough, as I approached the center of the curious triangular I almost said it's a corpse. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That went dark real quick. The curious triangular corpse at the heart of his wood. I came across a clearing. A tree that has been split into two stands in center. Sunlight breaks through and I take a deep breath, cleansing pan. I can't read today. Almost immediately I am struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there's something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating fast, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangular shape. Huh. Okay. Okay, I'm having a lot of pendants. I don't have room anymore for pendants. So in a triangular shape. Can we? No, that's all. No. Here. Nothing, huh? I think this might have to move. But anyway, let's have a look. Hi guys! It's been many years since I've performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. Rite of the red knives. I'd do it one more time before I die, if I could only get my hands on an Orford spire. I tried that place in Arnside and they sent me here. What are you gonna do? What sort of ritual are you doing, Rite of Red Knives? Like a cult summoning, making you younger or something, because you could really use the hair though, but still, I don't know. Sacrifices for hair, I don't know. Yes, I can see you. Orford Spire. Let's have Orford Spire. Here we go. During The Rite of the Red Knives. An orphaned spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought. Although, perhaps not for a goat. Yeah, no, almost certainly not for a goat. He'd be dead. Alright. Blood and vitality. You could just click. No, I'm not talking about it. Even fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought. Okay. So something bloody. Maybe it's this thing that's kept peeking at me for how long? It's not rust, it's blood. Yes. Substance flakes off and leaves a mark on my fingertips. Nothing to remark. It has an energy about it. I think it's this one, because it's the only one full of blood, right? Have a look. Let's have a look. Yes. Orford Spire. There you go, old man. The League of the Amphibian Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it's said that they worship the ancient nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. That just sounds unnecessary. It's very unnecessary. Orford Spire. Because it's technically a spire, isn't it? You're red. Orford Spire. There we go. Shape. This. Well, let's see what it is. No, it's the wrong one, damn it. No, it's not. No, I'm not a dumbass. I am a dumbass. Orford. Spire. There we go. Next, please. Ellie, how are you? I need to go away for a few days. You just got back. The Orb of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. Okay. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. You're gonna go get high, Ellie? If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. I don't know, Ellie. The problem is, I burned the bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Guise of Lillian. It's your shop, Ellie. Shouldn't you know it what the things are? I have to look it up. It's your shop, just say. Guys. Blind. Yeah, there we go. I think I've seen this one before as well. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. What the devil doing clipping his toenails on Earth? That's nasty. A Guise of Lillian is one such item that makes use of this ancient source of power. That's the wonderful power of the devil's toenail. That's nasty. But I know what you're looking for. I think it's this one. Part of body feeling hands belong to somebody else. Yeah, it's definitely this one. I don't have to. I know, I just know. Here you go. No, sorry. Guise of Lillian. Tenebrine Cloak. Upon activation of the Tenebrine Cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. A single stone set in bronze gives powers to these totems. Bye, Ellie. Didn't even say bye, you asshole. Guise of Lillian. I didn't even say goodbye. I hope I get paid enough for this. Can't believe this guy. Can you believe him? Not even saying goodbye. You disappoint me. Guise of Lillian. Next, please. Rebecca Rose. Hello, Rebecca. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. Me too, Lillian. Oh, Rebecca. Watch your face, watch your name. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm a bit of a loss. I know that I'll never see again, but is there anything in your collection that help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Oh, it's another choice. Let's have a look. Aries Remnant and Spirit Eye. Aries Remnant. This object induces a form of synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions as miners. The gemstones in Aries Remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. It's not bad. And the other one was Spirit Eye. Spirit Eye, Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from Spirit Eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It's not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from opposing symbols inscribed on them. The lady wants to paint, not see another dimension. Jeez. I think we'll go with the Aries thing, because this lady doesn't. Blind and all of a sudden you see a different dimension, that would be scary as shit. So we're looking for something that resembles gemstones in an Aries Remnant. Alright, so we're starting with gemstones arranged in the constellation. Like this. Rough. Slight sounds. But it has to be it, right? Because it's the same. I'm going with my gut. Going with my gut. Got him. Aries Remnant. There we go. All their Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch when it's raining. Oh, interesting. Bye. Let's go look. Aries. Aries Remnants. Remnant. There we go. This looks good. please. Clarence Hawker. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them up at Culliff and another fellow fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural but folk turning up with eyes all black like that. And now the frogs too. With the night drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. Wise man. I had something nice and bright in mind. Sun Bond. We can have a look. I wonder what's the story with the ravens and other frogs apparently. It's kind of weird. Sunbond. Sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, and made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. So we're going to start looking at gemstones. Made of non-precious metals and a gemstone of light. Small and discreet. Okay, let's have a look at the gemstones. We're looking... We're looking for something light. Stone of water. Light, body and mind. Sight, protection and enveloping night. Stone of strength, light and darkness. Gross and iron covers waterlogged corpses. That is just nasty. No, but I think it's night paleolist. Stone of strength. Stone of the night and darkness. Stone of protection and enveloping night. Stone of fire and fury. Anchor between body and mind. 4 of eyes and sight. Calming stone of peace and safety. A stone of earth and nature. A stone of water. A dark stone for dark purposes. Sunset. Oh wow, the first one. I looked at my ass. Fire and light, heat and life. So we're looking for something yellow, orange, sometimes containing impurities. Yellow, orange with impurities. That's a non-precious metals, right? Orange gemstone, bronze. Warmer than I would expect. Polished. Could it be this one? It has a gemstone. It's more. I said it's light, so. It's like half a pound. Let's just wait here. Let's have a look. This one's also light, but I said non-precious metals, so... non-precious metal. So I think it's this one. That's the one. Sunbond. Made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat. These unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand the fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Oh, getting interesting, are we? Let's put this back in place. So this is Sunbond. Put this a bright yellow. Sunbond. There we go. Next. You have seen better days. Audrey. Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it, can you? Something is stirring. I will need a golden grim in the coming days. Damn, woman, you need to get some sleep. Golden grim. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holga in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek its judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. How the hell am I gonna find something like this? The sacrament. Wolfsong's truth. Yeah. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holga and various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. Maybe this? Because I remember this being... but it says... I don't know. Pitch black gemstone streaked with red, polished... rough... iron. They said worn by the priest, so it must be a necklace of sorts. This is gonna be a hard one. Because I remember this with the symbols. Death had a specific symbol, right? Dark green, black, or flecks of red. A dark stone for dark purposes. Obsidian, a stone of fire and fury. A stone of the night of darkness, and some are feared and some are seduced by it. Wow, this is gonna be a hard one. I'm not sure at all. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holga in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection. Sacrament. Path of the warrior. Maybe it's symbols? Truth. Dark ash boils up. I still understand what you're gonna need urine for. At gross. Platinum, zinc, potassium. Spring water, hail. Triple gods, which is not rebirth, blessing. God's which is sign with frost. Let's have a look again. Protection, truth, and path of the warrior. So looking for something, protection, truth, is even judgment, truth to seek his judgment. Protection, because that one's also highlighted, so that it must be important, I think. Protection, truth, and warrior. Maybe it's something like that. Protection, truth, warrior. This is protection. This is truth. Then we need warrior. Warrior. Maybe we could just look for these two symbols, then we might be able to find it, the third one. Protection, truth. Protection, truth. Let's look for these. this is definitely protection. Graves cool and smooth. Nothing to remark. Set of crackling energy flicks in the depths of my mind. What does that symbol? I think it's 3 symbols though. It's a gemstone. Polished, cool and smooth. Because I said it was worn by the priests, so I assume it has to be a necklace of some sort. These are a lot of symbols. Oh, what does these symbols mean? What do you mean? Looking for something. Rain, cold, heat. Is it the heat one? It's heat. No, I don't think it's that one though. What does this symbol mean? This one. No. One that looks like half a scissors. Insanity. So it's protection against insanity. Most probably. So it's not this one. What? There was a symbol for death. What was it? This one. That's just gemstones. This is getting tricky. Still haven't found a way. Why don't you open it for me, please? So that could really help you now. Maybe the gems mean something? Right, let's have a look. Protection. Let's have a look at the gemstones. Protection. Maybe it is the same thing as moonstone, so it's like white stone. This is an orange stone. No, it's not that one. But it could be the gems, right? Maybe this one? Pink is gemstone. Orange. Or black gemstone. Wolfsong's truth. To seek his judgment. Path of the word to help the dead find their way. I think it's this one though. I don't know, it's more like a gut feeling. Let's try it, let's try it. No. Oh, phooey. Okay, let's try something else. It has to be. Because I said they wear it, so there has to be like a necklace, and it's free. Crap. I'm gonna die. Alright, so it's not that one. This is not gonna end well, is it? smells like nothing. Nothing to remark. That doesn't help me at all. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Polished, hard and cool. Bronze, turquoise, gemstone. I don't know. I'm actually a bit clueless. Could it be this one? But I said I wear it. Creations, all of this eerie creation worn by priests in various rituals to death and afterlife. It is eerie, I give it that. I don't know. A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Click a segment of the seal and bang the dice to break it. I don't understand. That's one? I don't know. Because we did one of these. One of these. Sure, I'm supposed to do. Okay, that's one of these. Hang it. Oh, I see. I see. Then we can bang this one. Ah! Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Put these as well. Bang this one. So then we need 2 snakes and 2 stars. Let's see. Stars can be any matching symbol. Alright, so it has to be any matching symbol. Cool. Did I do it? Am I saying again? Alright, let's try again. Orgy. I have no idea what I'm doing. Theory creations are worn by priests of Holger. Various rituals relating to death and afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, wool song to seek his judgment, prayer of the word to help the dead find their way. I have no clue at all. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. It's a green eye. It's freaky. I don't have it anymore. Path of the warrior. Also path of the warrior. No. I hate it. Looking for an eerie item. That doesn't help me much, Susan. It doesn't. Maybe this is the only thing I can see that's truly eerie, you know? Okay. Help me. Foreboding. Dark green. It fills me with a sense of foreboding. Creations are worn by priests of Holger and various rituals relating to death and afterlife. Sacrament has I don't know. Overhead, maybe? The sketch shows a priest with their back to me, but if they are wearing a Holgrim Grim, perhaps there is a clue there. I don't understand. Oh, you mean the mask? Of the whole... It is this one. It's not eerie, it's adorable. I'm gonna argue without at all. Lead heart. These items depict the god Cernunnos in his non-human form. They're heavier than they look due to the core of lead hidden behind more modest exterior. They're said to kindle romantic interest and sometimes given as wedding gifts. Yeah, go away, you give me trouble. Holgen. You're right, because you annoy me. No. That's fine. There we go, kitty. Let's have a look. Oh, you are the priest. Oh. Followers of the holy god Holger are not easy to combat, but they make up for their low numbers by zeal and grandiosity. Their priests have all the self-appointed authority of a village fiat organizer. The power struggles between clergy and acolyte are as bitter and hard-fought as many a debate about bunting or cake stands. Is that really a debate? Audrey has strong opinions about death and the afterlife, perhaps forgetting that the god she follows is best known for sending thousands of people reluctantly to it, but have very little to say about its substance. Let's call it a day. I want to go nap. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard, a small black casket. A very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Touching something you shouldn't? Always my thing. It's the cake stand! Oh no, it stays. Up the stairs, left and left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Doing what, I suppose? What are we doing? Up the stairs, left and right. Let's get out there. Flap, 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 flap. There we go. Up the stairs, left and left again. But you didn't say which stairs. There are a lot of stairs. Up the stairs, left and left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Right, so up this. Is this up or down? Up. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes down. To the ground hallway. Up the stairs. Then left. And then left again. Second to the last of this one. Ground floor, first floor. Up the stairs, left and left again. Up the stairs. Which stairs? Maybe it's this. You go up the stairs and you go this down. Alright, so up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right. 1, 2 is where I spend each night. There we go. Got him. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishing and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Whoa, that is creepy. I like it. It makes me feel uneasy. I don't like it. It makes too, doesn't it? Sniff it. It smells like nothing. Touch it. Hard, some rough, leathery, hard and worryingly sharp. It has been a few centuries since those nails were trimmed, I can say that for sure. There we go, let's put it with our creepy hands. Hi Jupiter. Ready for another day? Yes. Let's go. Helena Appleton. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. Please tell me this, children. I heard you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil. Let's have a look. St. John's Anvil. There we go. Flower. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name. A fact that is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen the sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but to allow others to be heard still. So we're looking for something that will dampen the noise. I think that's the thing we're looking for. Let's have a look. Sounds are muffled. It's definitely this one. No doubt about it. Thank you, Helena, for giving me an easy one. St. John's Anvil. The leaves in the design are similar to leaves of the skitch plant. There. Grace. Born as a pendant to spell melancholy. They share the design of a shadow catcher. This is not a name I'm gonna be able to type. It's Saint John's Anvil. Right? Like this? Maybe not. Nah, that's it. Next, please. Ooh. Barton Potter. Ooh. Another Potter. You must be the former to... Wait. Printers. I bet he's a hard man to work on. He helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an elbow stone if you have one. Yes, sure thing, Mr. Potter. Elbow stone. Elbow stone. Elbow stone. Elbow stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as braxis or burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline. A connection is also reflected in the design. Ooh. Connection also reflected in their design. So I was looking for something Selenic. Silver stones can be used for planetary metal used. So looking for planetary Selenic planetary. Wait. It's a moonstone. So he's looking for some the creepy hand shelf. Yeah, it's my prized possessions, all at the creepy hands. It looks creepy in a game, but honestly I would definitely buy some in real life. It would look really cool, and people come over and see it, it will be so fun to creep them out. Pearly open lace, usually pink. So look at Selenic moonstone. So moonstone and looking for night. Copy this. Gold. Pinkish gemstone. Planetary metal used. Planetary metal? That's a new one. Maybe it's... Silver. Planetary metals. So we're looking for something silver, maybe? For something that's silver, but with a Selenic design. This is silver, and the design matches it perfectly. Has to be this one. Has to be. Yes! Got him! I'll definitely have a look. If I can buy one, I would definitely will. Just put it on the shelf somewhere. It'll look awesome. Just imagine what somebody would think when I walk into a house and it's just these things everywhere. They would probably never come visit you again. But hey, we all need a hobby. So, where can we put you? You look like gold. Let's put you here for now. Sorry, did I startle you? I'm sorry. There. I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Ambra. These items cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Though, through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eye to turn black and the subject to become deeply disorientated. They produce a noctic field. Done it at Hand of Glory. These grisly trophies taken from the bodies of hanged men and turn into candles. They'll set to prevent people from waking as you burgle them. Wow, yeah, that will be so dope if you could get that. Damn, that's really interesting. It would be so cool to have something like that. And turn into candles. Alright, have a look at it later. It sounds really cool. These items cause mental fog. So it could be this. What do you think, Verona? That fisherman I found yesterday had been up at Whiteback, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. You're not gonna get cursed, are you? Here I go again. Sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put a kettle on and let someone else do it for a change. It's a good, very good inner voice. Nix approves wholeheartedly. It's bloody minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. It is usually like that, isn't it? I'll do it myself because somebody else is gonna mess it up. Such a rainy day. It's also raining here right now. Francis Mason. Hi Francis. Oh, your beautiful eyes. Wow. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library and it does something to me. Gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. We all get the bookworm. Bookbug? No, that sounds wrong. We all really want to read it sometime. was not aware for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty though. Someone told me I need a Kusik purifier, and that is the place to get it. Kusik purifier. Here we go. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye. It's placed in a strong smelling liquid, usually some potent barley, spirit or vinegar. So it's gonna be something that smells delicious. Small tokens, such as rings or amulets, perhaps submerged in liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, or cleanse of simple abuse curses or hexes. Of course, there is a limit to the effectiveness of the process. It had to be me, someone else might have gotten it wrong more than... Oh, I'm getting such a big flashback of memories from Morden. So there's a Mass Effect. I played that game so many times. Each time I hear the song, the intro song for Mass Effect 1, the title screen song, I just get goosebumps all over again. I love that game so much. I literally cried when Morden didn't make it. Oh, it was a good game. Have you played it before? A small topaz gem known as the Eye is placed in a strong smelling liquid. Small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon. Claim somewhat good because of hexes. So we're definitely gonna look for something not that nice smelling. There was something really small that wasn't very pleasant. Nothing. No, it has to smell like something not very nice. What color was the gem? Topaz, right? Let's look for topaz. Pale yellow. So something pale yellow. This is something pale yellow in it. No. Wait. Pale yellow. Does it smell like something? It smells like nothing. It smells like rotten egg. Pinkish gemstone. Look at pale yellow gemstone, isn't it? Oh, I'm not sure. Something smelly. This is the only thing that I can see. This is pinkish, not pale yellow. Not pale yellow. I'll probably try it, see it. I don't have anything else that gives off quite a smell. It's not this one, this is the echo thing. It's not this. And it shakes, it rattles. This could be it. and it smells smelling. It has to be this one. Got him. I'm not sure what game you're asking about, but I've played both Mass Effect and Strange Antiquities. I'm just hearing that what is modern. I was asking about Mass Effect because it's not a lot of people that remember Morden, and I really liked him. Morden was very fun. Mass Effect was a really cool game. It really was. I really enjoyed that game. The last decision in Mass Effect 3 you had to choose was really hard. I was standing there at the end scene for how long, just couldn't decide what to choose. Because the characters were so fun and engaging, and you grew close to them. I was really a fan of Garrus. He was like a best friend, you know. So, I really want to play Mass Effect again. Maybe I'll play that next. The holes in balance are of roughly equal size and spacing. They are used by the adventurers to help them find the way. A curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. Interesting. Alright, labels. This was classic purifier. Classic purifier. Classic purifier. Right, purification. Soft edge. Okay. Hi, Jupiter. Still love those eyes. Next, please. Simone Green. I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built Strange Antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere, according to some accounts. Even Ellie doesn't know all of its secrets. I have been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plimps below the counter? Have you learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths? And this journal holds some of the keys. Here's something to discover late last night. See what you make of it. Thank you, Simone. Let's have a look. Alcove key. Shackle. Because I know there's a lot of secrets in the game. Like this. I still wonder what this does. And this thing. I know about this thing. Okay, so it's horn shackle, right? Let's have a look. Horn shackle. Go. Then evil cans. This one. And then a moon something. Let's have a look. Maybe there's a moon. Hunter's boon. Moon. I don't have anything that starts with moon. Dress. Sunbond. Missile. Boon. Let's have a look at a book. Maybe there's something. Moonstone Guardian. Yes. So look. For the banishment of Hobbes' fear and Noctic sight. Hobbes' fear and Noctic sight. There's not a lot of information to go on there. These tend to take the form of comforting guardian. The only thing I can see, maybe accompanying guardian, is this. Because it looks kind of like a guardian. Maybe? Probably just try, see what it does. Maybe. Moonstone accordion. I understand it really. It might have been kind of lonely, and when I was playing Mass Effect, it really gave me the sense of being part of a team. Loved the game. Hoping to replay it sometime when I save enough money to buy myself a gaming PC. Keep PCs so expensive. It gave me a sense of being part of a team. It really does that. It does it so well. Especially with the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, with the DLCs and stuff like that. It's a lot of more content. More content that just groups everyone together, you know? I enjoyed it. The banishment of Hobbs, Fear and Noctic. Hobbs, Fear. Hobbs, Fear and Noctic. No, wait. Fear. Noctic. Tonight. Maybe I'll get it later. Let's see. Jim Wolf. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. A hearing charm. Let's have a look, shall we? Hearing charm. A simple trinket that amplifies sound. While generally used by the hard of hearing, they are a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on private conversations. Yeah, that sounds like something a kid would use far more than they should. So, something fun. Maybe something like this. Textured clay. I think maybe it's one of these. I really don't know. Because she gave me the notes, and then the moon something. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not always easy to decipher. And then I looked at the moon guardian. Something tells me it's gonna be in a locked drawer or something. Take form of a comforting. check. The company guardian. Do this. Doubt it though. That? No. The only thing I can think of is this. Because this looks like a comforting guardian. Noctic of the night, judging by your nickname. Branches. Yeah, that's true. I love the darkness. A lot of people find it scary, but it's actually quite fascinating and very beautiful in its own way. There's a lot of things that dark in the night that you can't always fully appreciate in the day, you know? But I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now. Comforting guardian. Hope's fear. What's Hope's fear? No, what's this? Fear. This one. I don't see anything like that there. Open this or something. Must be something I'm missing. I still think it's this. It has to be this, right? Maybe in a different order? Maybe I have to identify it first. Hearing charm again. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing. Could it be? The form of animals known for their hearing. Or their hearing. The only stuff I have about animals are it's bat. Every sound has become both louder and clearer. So it has to be the bat, right? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now. No. Play the game, so if you want hints me. You know, it might be coming in handy, because most of the time I don't know what I'm doing, so if I get really stuck, I'll ask. Thank you so much. But I think it's this one. I believe so. Because louder and clearer. So it has to be this one, right? 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 What's your name? John. John. The shape of the bat. Veiled. Is that a fin or a len? Fin. There it is. A veiled fin is brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute to charisma. Let's try this one. End of day. Hearing charm. Let's do this. Maybe. I still don't know about this one. We'll figure it out eventually. End day. Sorry, Kitty. I keep stopping. Sorry. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. Getting a lot of the Lord of the Rings vibe. Found the ring, have you? Ooh, it's gonna be an interesting picture. Like a lady. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Let's have a look, shall we? Is it gonna be this or this? Buried among the trees. They said trees, so I doubt it's inside the manor. The maiden in the tower. Galfrey's tower. The maiden in the tower points the way. 22. Where's 22? 22. There we go. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Strange Antiquities, but it has to be because it's a tower. So. Hospital Paris. Maiden in the tower points the way. Like this. It kind of makes like a shape of an arrow. Could probably be here. Maybe. The maiden in the tower points the way. Buried among the trees. Rosalind built the folly and memory of her husband, lost to the lake, or so the story goes. Now it stands, wind-worn and empty, overlooking the water. I checked the turret just in case. Nothing but dust and old stones. Love doesn't leave much behind. So it's not that one, huh? Hardwick Tower. It is another tower. I said trees. So, different bolts. I have played a little bit of Book of Hours. I never finished the game. I don't know why I never finished, but I have played it. Yes, it was really interesting, but the game broke my mind. But I agree, but that's a fun thing about the game, as I don't like to rush it, you know? I like to take my time, figure it out. When I really don't have any idea anymore, I might look it up or take a hint or something, but I like the process, like you said. The process is fun, the figuring it out, and the satisfaction you get once you finally figured it out. It's the best part. Book of Hours, I remembered it was a long time ago that I played it, but it was interesting. Have you ever played it or finished it? Because I couldn't finish it. Blockhouse, boathouse, hotel. Oh, it's great. 20. Coven. Administration, but Mary Bell. It's Mary Bell. There's only so many trees. Has to be somewhere with the trees. Jacob's Folly. I. Remain at the tower points to pay. The maiden in the tower. Maybe I should just click on Goldfish Tower? No. I climbed the narrow winding stairs to the top of the tower and a world of views across Lake Andemir. Not land in the tower, standing in the center of the circular platform, is a statue of a young woman, the maiden. Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops Andemir and beyond. So it points to east, the rooftops of Andemir and beyond. I see. So she points east. So mossy wood, probably. Finished Book of Hours myself. It's on the process of slow playing it. That's the best way I can describe slow play. The process of it's currently whole because life. Oh, it sucks. Because usually when it goes, you start playing something and then life happens. Especially games like Book of Hours. You have to remember a lot of stuff, the mechanics, everything. when life happens and you think, oh, I really should go play it again. And it's like, oh, I can't remember anything. And then you just can't get the nerve up to try again. I don't know. It happens. A lot of games are like that, because once you stop playing it, you forget the controls or the mechanics or whatever, and you just can't get back into it. Not easily. So that's why I usually try to start a game, finish a game, because otherwise I get distracted or whatever, and then it's left half played for many, many months. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half expecting to see someone, but there's nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and a gentle rush of wind through the treetops. That's a two-part one. This also looks kind of like a guardian. Hi, Jupiter. Hi, Verona. Were you successful? I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section of a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. Ugh. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. That makes two of us. I'm on my way to Calgary Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier and she said the two women they found there were still in the same state as the others, in a trance, eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bride asked me to drop this off. A letter for me? You shouldn't have. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We take a boat out to the northern tip of Mailer Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left on a row of 4. No, I do not know. I found myself outside the door 3 days ago and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter. But I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Yours faithfully, Anna. Now you're sending me to the ominous place, Anna. Alright, let's see. Explore. Abandoned house on a lakefront. To the northern tip Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about? Second from the left, row 4. These ones. I must have outside a little bit. Has to be this one, right? I didn't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out onto the wooden floor on either side. That will be ominous. That would be it. Oh no, I have to find something. In the center of the altar there's a small iron chase, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way to open it, but after a while I notice inscription. Let's say simply, I open to the voice. Has to be the ring, right? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. It is gonna be interesting. A voice. Like I said, voices are never a good sign, are they? They're open to the voice. Could I scream at it? That would help. Open sesame. I will say, open salame. Can I beat it with a stick? That usually helps as well. It reminds me on, what's the game called? What's the name? On the tip of my tongue. What's the thing's name? Expedition 33, was it? Expedition 33, where Gustav just shouted, "Get out of the way!" Let's just do the same thing. Let's open the damn lid! And it pops open. Magic. I'm still looking for voices. Opens to the voice. The voice of my inner demons. I saw the other thing. It looked like a guardian type of thing. So let's have a look. No, it's not irrigant. And then this one kind of looked like a guardian. Still nothing, huh? Give me a break, will you? Doesn't really look like a moon though, so here's a bit of a far-fetched chance. What's this? Nothing. Opens to a voice. Should I be able to hear the voice? Should I be able to smell the voice? You'll never know. Wasn't there something else that had a voice? Could have sworn there was something that had a voice. One of the things that I found already. Maybe? Nightshark 115. I am not really sure what that is. Maybe I'm just missing something. I never know. Or you haven't met maybe like one or two people that I just speak and you just know that our breath is gonna be stinky. It's not gonna be good. You can smell the voice. The voice. Could be this voice. Maybe. Found him. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why. It doesn't look like they're coming back anytime soon. The old Finders Keepers. I mean, this looks like a guardian, right? Nice pink gems. I will open this door someday. Someday. No, still nothing. It's spoiling my fun. Hello, kitty. Oh, next please. Just smelling voices, please consult your local doctor. Yeah. Highly recommend. Night was a reference to Stanley Parable. I haven't played itself, but I have watched Let's Plays about the Stanley Parable. I'm with you in a second, Lester. Wait. Oh, wait. The Stanley Parable. I have seen a Let's Play of it from Gab, and it was really funny. But I can't remember Night Shark. I can't remember. Maybe it's due for a playthrough. I apologize if the Inquisition. If this Inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. Holy crap, dude, chill. It's not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. I guess you're rhyming Lester, right? I had an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of the... Oh my god. It's Jesus. Lester, my guy. Here's another bit of Nick's advice nook, shall we call it. Whenever you're trying your flirtation, whenever you have your inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation, don't do that. No. Honey, please don't. Lead heart. Incantation. Putting that on a dating profile. You made me forget what I was looking for. Oh, that. These items depict the god something in his non-human form. They are heavy and they look to the core of lead-hidden but modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest and sometimes given as wedding gifts. So something heavy. More modest exterior. I can't pronounce that word. Rayo Sonunus. Something heavy. Modest exterior. But you're definitely gonna need something for that charm of yours. So let's look for something heavy. So I said a modest exterior. That's heavy. For a piece of clay. Wait, so none of something was... Wait, no, this one. What was this Hernandez? Stork is like the god of stags and deer and stuff? Could be that. Of the forest. I think it's this, because it's quite heavy. Let's try. Snap the golden statue of chase of the creep looking old. Exactly! They're too afraid to touch it, I'll touch it. I'm not afraid of any curses. The curses should be afraid of me. Lead heart. Corvins might, sometimes called an eagle's gift, is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic's power. When the warrior queen, Corvin, was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle and the legend of the bloody queen was born. Sounds like my type of gal. So this was Lit Hearts. Let's go back. Lit Heart. Let's make it a nice. Make it a nice this. There we go. Hello, Angus. Oh, you're not Ellie. Well, don't you have eyes? I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Isn't it for... Thank you. This way, right? It says right. It has to be this. Wait. Huh. That's strange. Could inspect it. Cold. Give me a jump scare. So you have to make the key. I see, but I can't remember. This side, bottom, and top right. Yes! Oh, a new book. Green organic material. Hard. But not delicate. Sounds hollow and tapped. It's a demon baby shaker. Where to put you? I have a lot of space here. Maybe I'll put it. No, it doesn't fit. Put the plant here. And a book on curses and their effects. A brief overview by Dr. F. Robertson. Part of the sufferer feels constricted. Covers with necrosis of the flesh. Feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. That doesn't sound pleasant at all. While those affected appear to be able to breathe normally, they feel as though they are choking. It's a joke about that, but I'm gonna pass on it. The stomach has a sensation of burning from inside out. Yeah, it's in the name. Morgan's insanity. Why did poor Morgan do that? His name became part of the curse. Really worried they were to not open any closed cabinets or drawers. No. Do not touch the button, do not touch the cat, do not touch it. I will touch everything. Everything shall and will be touched to their most touchableness. Alright, so this is curses. Another book for my collection. Can I take it? No, wait. Can't I take it out? Is it just... Okay. It's part of the cabinet now. Close it. He'll never know. What looking for again? Oh yeah. I didn't touch anything, Ellie, I swear. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. You haven't even been here for 5 minutes, Ellie. What are you talking about now? The Order Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed stayed and Mr. Hungerford was found in. They say that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, I weren't able. I can not English today. Unfortunately, that I either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and Port Leon Library. I will be gone for a few days at least. Perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. I do not see eye to eye with the head of the collections at Port Leon, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. It will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over. Still your store, Ellie. You should know what it is by now. Scythian. All the Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. Well, we're in luck, it's raining today. So we're looking for are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. Okay, so something warm and tingly. Still another joke there, but I'm gonna pass. Changes use planetary metals, warm and tingly because it's raining. Planetary metal. I know there was something about planetary metals here. Made of wood is this. I said half a gold. So we should be looking for something warm and tingly. Hard, delicate. Planetary metals. This is warm. Blue gemstone. Gold with silver. Could be this. Maybe. What does the blue stones represent again? But it was warm. It wasn't tingly enough. Probably some blue. Bronze. Smooth. Weathered. Cool and smooth. Vivid. Looking for everything that tingles. That tingles my niblet. Cool and smooth. It's warm and vibrating. ability, so maybe. That's all. See, it just wasn't tingly enough. Vibrating enough. Scythian charm. Diverging hook. That is a hook. Scythian. Scythian charm. Scythian charm. It's kind of warmish. It's green plantiness. There we go. Right, you with that. Francisca. Oh. I'm at loss of these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I'm finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they're always trying to leave. I'm telling you, it's the ring. It's the one ring. Trying to go back to mortal. If nothing else, Panthium tea from restful mether might get a moment of lucidity out of them. But you've got any ideas? I'm all ears. Let's give him the witch's finger. The middle one, probably. That must be the witch's finger, right? Alright, restful mether and witch's finger. Do not like the sound of that at all. This one. Rest. No, back. Rest. A method at modeling to in the mind. A hot tea made of a plant is drunk from them, taking on a different properties depending on type of method. I like the puzzle one. Yeah, it's really interesting. It really makes you think, and I love that a lot. The choices, the choices you have to decide, always makes me not doubt, but what will happen if you chose the other one? What's gonna happen? A particular type can be used in the meditative state and bypass the Russian letter of consciousness, promoting clarity and thought. So, big trot and a witch's finger. Set the 7 digits of witches. Yeah, I still don't like it. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is to supposedly purification of the body. The most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. I think that makes it difficult. But you could use the witch's finger, and it could possibly cure them. But it could finish them off, and then you'd have no clue. I think the witch's finger should really be used as the last resort. So maybe we could try restful mether to inner mind, a hot tea. A hot tea made from Transium plant is drunk from them. It's kind of spinning on used in meditative state and bypass the Russian level of consciousness. So, are we looking for like a cup? A hot tea is made, is drunk from them. Taking on different properties depending on the type of method. So it should be a cup, right? Something cup-ish. I don't have a cup. Drink from them. This is gonna be hard. Is it a cup? Corn smoke. Only thing I can think of is this. It smells like a rotten egg. Because this contains something. Gold, green porcelain, pinkish gemstone. There's a pink gemstone. Maybe the gemstone give a clue. This is moonstone though. Texture and developing night. Look for something blue or green. Anchor between body and mind. Maybe something blue. So blue is stuffies. Or tea. Clarity of thought. Maybe dark green, fourth eye, stone of sight. I don't know. Sorry. Romantic. So I'm looking for green, blue. What's this? That's it. What type of team is drawn from them? Taken on different properties depending on the type of method. So it should be like a cup, right? I don't have anything that really resembles a cup except this. Cup. Så last. If it has whatever it is. It is hard. Honestly, I might just take the witch's finger because I can't find the damn cup. I can't find your peaceful teeth, you just have to take the finger. It has to be this, right? Life empty from rhythm of them might get a moment of lucidity out of them. I don't know, you could try the tea. If it doesn't work, then you can always try the finger. Because the thing, with a lot of witches' finger, they could perish, they could die. And if they're dead, they're of no use to you anymore. At least with the tea, you can try it, it's not working. And it's the finger with you, my guy. Well, let's try it. It's still not a tea though. ate the only cup I had. You're making it hard for me. Nothing else I achieve from the restaurant left. I have no idea. At this point, I'm just gonna go with the witch's singer because I can't find the damn cup. I can't find out the thing. I might try it. It's gonna hurt like something, but should I try it? Give it a go. It's not. Oh crap. Wasn't me. Fine, let's do this again. Let's take this one. Oof. Keep the... Paint the sun. And how's that not witch's fingers? That... Oh, that's nice. Let's keep the snake. But let's take this, then we can work the rest. Oh, thank you, Jupiter. You're so nice. It's so nice of him to help you. Break the seals before it breaks your mind. I'm trying, but I can't find the snake. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Oh crap. This is not gonna end well. We have one snake. Just one more. Just one more. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got it. So that kind of counts like 3 lives. Because when it's broken, it's broken. Interesting. But how is that not a witch's fi- How is that not? What's the bait? Are they real silver fingers? Sure they are. You fooled me! How dare you! What? What? No freaking idea. That caught me. Hook, line, and sinker. I got me with that one. Witch's fingers. What, like these? Okay, fine. We're going with a hint. For the first time. Pick up. No shit, hey, I know I know, but I can't find any one of them. I have a clue that tells me which items I need to put on a close counter. So I have to solve this to get the mesa. Are you kidding me? I tried everything for the... This is gonna get interesting. Interesting indeed. Because it was this and the evil... Whichever. And the moon something. I remember it. And I tried it and I couldn't find it. Moonstone Guardian. Banishment of Hope Sphere and not exact. Tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Does this mean anything? Because this is... It's just a blank page. Tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Really good. The horned shackle one, it took me a while as well. Because like, there's so many things that have horns. Did it take the form of comforting guardian? I tried the guardians. But that doesn't look like a comforting guardian, that does. I just put everything on here. Something has to work. If I can't figure it out with my mind, I'll use brute force. Something has to work. Now back to you. Hand shelf. You should go away. You're not part of a hand, are you? Fool me. A-hole. I still think it's this one, because that's the most comforting guardian I can think of. I think I forgot to put this one's tag on. One of it has to be in a specific order. That's gonna be messed up. It's basically trying to brute force it. I tried this already, haven't I? This is not gonna work, is it? Surely they would have known. Somebody like me is gonna come along and just try everything. Up. No, come back. My hand can be comforted. Don't judge me, Francesca. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a clue that tells me which items I need to put on a plinth below the counter. Something. Maybe you hear something like a hunter's boon? Boon moon, maybe? I have no freaking clue. Guys, I'm missing something. Or I have to be missing something. Maybe it is something already labeled. 3 total. Give me a jump scare. Ah, there we go. Jupiter, did you see that nonsense? Oh, there's a lot of them. Getting out of hand. It is. It is getting out of hand. And how bad is his writing? I guess Selenic is moon, but still. Yeah. I thought it was gonna stay there. I just teleported another dimension or something. Oof. I still want to know where these things are, because I assume they belong somewhere here. Yeah, you can go away. I'm so over your stuff. It belongs something there. With this one as well. It has to mean something. So we need a place for the cut. We can put the necklaces here. And then the cups here. I'll be taking the candles. For decoration. I see you eyeing the candle. Jeez. Damn thing gave me a jump scare. Alright, let's try again. Thank you, hints. Graceful method. Tea. Let's have a sniff at the cups. Uneven textures. Sharp, but not entirely unpleasant. It's a sharp aroma. That could mean anything. Wood oak. Did I see my thing? Nothing. It's a sharp aroma. That doesn't help me now, does it? Mind, hot tea, traffic light. What does the gemstones mean again? That is a Wixic containment. Maybe. This is Mantic, right? If it can be stolen, I will steal it. A hot tea method. State. Because this one sniffed a sharp one. Sharp, but not place. I hate this. I love it, but I hate it. Is it containment? Is it to contain the clutter, right? Something like that. Bypass. Maybe. Can I make tea? I mean, tea can't be that bad, right? Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, goodness. It took me forever. Oh, yoy. Bones Guard. A small item known as Bones Guard can be placed in any liquid rendered it's safe to drink. King Cedric the Meek was known to be terrified of being poisoned, so always drank from the same goblet and always placed the bones guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. There are many ways to kill a cat, huh? Trying to find out where to place the candles. It looks nice. Maybe here? Around here. Next, please! Rebecca. Everything. I'm happy. You changed my life. For getting crisp with it. Feeling my birthday. Thank you. You are very welcome, Rebecca. I'm glad I could help. Closed. End of the day. I should label this because I'm gonna forget it. Restful. Mess around. Something like that. It was restful. Yes, got it. If you could tell it was the golden cats that you snatched from under the creepy altar silently agrees. Yeah. It's like a I guess it's a bad habit, but look at the wonderful things I've gathered. But yeah, I think I'll have to call it a day here. It's getting quite late where I am, so I should be heading out soon. But thank you so much for watching, for being here with me. It was really fun to chat with you. And hopefully you'll join me next time. I'll be streaming again on Thursday. I'll be continuing with the Strange Antiquities. And it'd be really great if you could join me. I really had fun chatting with you. Yeah, so I'll probably have to call it a day. But thank you so much for watching. There we go. There we go. Thanks again for watching. It was really fun. It's fun to have somebody watch the streams and enjoy the game with me. It means a lot. So, thank you. And bye bye. See you again.